ladies and gentlemen. It's final spin time once again here at the Cinch USTRC National Finals for Team Roping. Today we're going to be talking about the number 12 shootout. We're about halfway through the finals. We've got lots of excitement going on here in OKC. And let me tell you what, a lot of money. $100,000 goes to the average champions. That is literally life-changing cash. Let's find out who walks away a champion.
Welcome to the short round.
Only the fast roping here in the short round. Best of the best, hoping they're gonna get crowned. Only the fast roping here in the short round. Best of the best, hoping they're gonna get crowned.
Turning the butterflies into goosebumps, turning them steers into saddles and pickups. Wishful thinking won't get you here. Practice makes perfect, precision and skill. I'm a believer, call me the healer. Champions don't have time to take a breather. Time to get loud and it's time to get gritty. I see you all up in Oklahoma City. This is what we all came here for. Let's go to the short goal. Gotta be fast if you wanna hear the crowd roar. Let's go to the short goal.
Ropers, remind you, do not rope out of turn. If you rope out of turn, it's at no time where we're going to kick it off. Money to the top 15 in the average, the big bucks to the top 10. Callback 22 now at El Paso and Brazoria, Texas. Jorge Marufa and Manuel Marquez is the next team. They can be 690 to go to the number 1 spot. They will be followed by Smith and Middleton. We are almost to the top 20. We've caught 3 steers. We're paying 15 monies. All right, El Paso to the front end. Manuel, time him out to get him paid. They got him caught, but they've got to get straight. Hey, there's pretty good cowboys right there, 11 and 97 for the Vaqueros, and they are going to be 39 and 48. That puts them third.
Let's go to team number 213. They're next. It is Post Texas and Level in Texas. It's Cade Smith and Kip Middleton. They're the 21st callback with a 27.46. They need to be 695 if they want to take the lead of the roping right now. They're going to be on that one a no time. No time for the team right there as we go to callback number 20.
Here we go to the top 20 for the Sooner State team of Marty Pope and Dakota Calicote. They are 27 and 22 coming to this short go-around. Carr and Ryan will follow this team. We've caught 4 steers out of the first 10. 20 left to go and 15 checks to give away. It's time to get them captured. And we're going to find out who they are in the next 10 minutes. Will it be Pope and Calicote? A little late at the barrier. A little late at the barrier, but the head and shoulders were handled. They come up short on the heel side, and it's no time.
All right, let's go to Jacob Carr. We watched him at the 29th callback with Joe Ryan. This time he ropes with Kelvin Ryan. They're 27.02 at the 19th back. They got to be 7.39. 7.39, they've got another chance at it right here. Tyler Merrill, Cutter Johnson, you're going to follow them. Here is callback number 19. Let's do it. 7.39 to go to number 1 in the roping. There we are at the back end of the arena, but they're going to be 9 and 20 on that one. That is going to give them a total of 36.22. That'll put them second right now.
18th callback brings us Tyler Merrill and Cutter Johnson. They can be 7.52 to go to the number 1 spot. Curry and Hannah, you are on deck. We are to the top 18. Weatherford, Texas is where they hang the resistol. As they come to us into the short go-around, 5 teams have captured them all. 18 left to compete. Martin Saddles and Gist Buckles. Western Horseman Prince and Tony Lama Boots. That's to the number 1 team. These guys are not going to be part of it. And no time on the back end there. We go down the list.
All right, here's the deal. We're at callback 17, and the 27th callback is still winning the roping. Here's David Curry and Jordan Hanna with a 26.81. They've got to be on this steer, 7.60, if they want to take over the lead of the roping right now. 7.60. They'll be followed by Kelvin Ryan and Britt Bueller. Here's David. Here's Jordan. And they're going to be clean on that one. It'll be 770. They are going to be number 2 with a 34.51.
The 16th callbacks takes us to the Cajun country for Kelvin Ryan and Britt Butler. Now, we just watched Kelvin Rope back again with a chance to win. He is already sitting number 3 in the average. A chance to double dip into the big pot. Yates and Pitts, you are on deck. Kelvin Ryan, Britt Butler, Reeves, and Kinder, Louisiana. 784 for the Cajuns to go to the number 1 spot. The kid to the back end. Well, he's going to stab a leg here, 14 and 26. And now in the average, 40 and 83 puts him 7th.
Here's callback number 15. Paying 15 monies as we go to Dick Yates and Mason Pitts with a 26.48. They've got to be 793. 793 to take the lead. Clay Saffel, Wayne McClure, you're going to follow them at callback number 14. Dick Yates, the veteran, to the head and side. Mason Pitts, his partner, to the back end. It's Colorado. It's Louisiana right here. Next to rope at callback number 15. We're paying 15 monies. Let's do it. Oh, man. Oh, man. How about those guys, though? They're going to be on that one no time. We'll go to the top 14.
You've worked all year long to get to this point right here. It's the finals of the USTRC. The name of the game is a gold buckle and a check with $100,000 with your name on it. Welcome to Oklahoma City.
Thunder rolls in the loop swing, 2 sweet slick horns with 2 feet. Make it rain.
Well, we're still here at the USTRC National Finals of Team Roping. I'm out walking around, and lo and behold, who do I run into but Roosevelt Road. Roosevelt Road is, of course, responsible for the short round song that you all love, our title song of the show, which is Only the Fast, and the new song, The Dance. So here's the Breakbill family, and we've got Jordan, who's not with us. But, you know,
Right.
how did this all come about? How'd you guys get started?
Well, Farron talked to us about doing the short round about 4 years ago, and
Yeah.
we did that one, and since then, just been sending y'all stuff, and you keep liking what we send.
Hey, I mean, when you're good at what you do, that's what it's about.
Right.
So tell me, I mean, do you guys actually go out and play for the public, or is it all? How do you get what we got?
Jordan's more of a musician. He does play a lot, guitar, harmonica, and he does some stuff. He lives in San Antonio, and he's out in the scene there. But
Right.
mostly, I spend my time in the studio making music like this for people to hear over speakers.
It's awesome. So I mean, it obviously takes a creative mind to do this. I mean, so when you get in the studio, I mean, are you all by yourself? What kind of gets you set off? How do you start?
Well, I grew up, my dad, my granddad, everybody team roped and stuff, so
Right.
it's nice to just kind of, it's like a photo book, going
Right.
through stuff, just remembering your childhood and thinking about things. And I like to think what we do is romanticize team roping and kind of think of it as like just a way of life, and I like to create that, bring it out through the speakers. And
so you know, the short round, of course, is not what we'd call country music. So I mean, you guys are from the country, Portales. What about this? What would we categorize this music as?
I'd like people to call it country, but most won't probably. But it's a bit of hip hop. Of course, I'm influenced by a lot of rap, but a lot of storytelling, I have to say, is probably the
Right.
biggest part of it. Storytelling and country, hip hop. Like,
So those of you out there that don't have these songs already, how would they get one?
oh, we're everywhere. YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Rhapsody, Amazon.
Everywhere.
Just Google Roosevelt Road or
And
anything.
there it is. And there it is.
Yes, sir.
And so Clint, he's kind of wanting to start announcing, isn't he?
He is. He's
That's
talking to you about
yeah,
that a while ago.
he's so when you listen to the song "The Dance" on there, and you're asking that's not Farron and that's not Ben. Well, it's Clint that's doing that.
No one is standing in front of you but you. Consider the page blank. The story is yours to write. Destiny
And so pretty excited about that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's something that growing up, because I work in television now for an NBC and Fox affiliate in Amarillo, and getting into that, it was listening to you guys here in Oklahoma City. This was the biggest deal there was. I mean, and it still is to me. Coming here, it's so much fun to be in the finals of the USTRC, and I can still hear you say it, Narky. And I mean, as a kid, you guys are awesome. You'll do a great job, and now I get to do what I do, and did it as a kid.
Well, that's outstanding. Well, you know, it is a unique fit. You know, the Final Spin is kind of an on-the-edge show for our industry, and you guys certainly on-the-edge music. We love it. We love it.
We love it too. Oh, by the way, he won Reserve World Champion dummy roping whenever you were 5 years old, right?
Yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Got a big USTRC dummy roping buckle
I was
too.
there with Jake Barnes and Clay O'Brien Cooper, who roped earlier today. So.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Well, guys, we appreciate what you do, and keep sending us good stuff because we like it.
Thank you very much.
You
man.
bet. Thank you, guys.
Clay Saffel is from Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Ardmore for the healer. His name's Wayne McClure. $7.94 would put him number one and guarantee him a paycheck. Lamb and Kines, you are on deck. Cole and Ray, you're on deck. This is Clay Saffel to the head side. Wayne McClure, one of the veterans, to the back end. They can handle the task. $7.94 is all they need to be to go number one. Wayne McClure times him out and ropes a leg. 13.01 will hurt him now on the average now. 39 and 48. It puts him sixth.
Callback number 13. It's going to be Cole Lamb. Ray David Keone's 26.44. They've got to be 7.97 to take the lead. 7.97. If you want money in the top three right now, you cannot rope a leg. You cannot break a barrier. You got to rope slick right here. It's Cole and it's Ray. 7.97 is what they need, and they're going to rope a leg. It's going to be 14.05, and that is going to give them a total of 39.48. Puts them all the way down there at 8th place in the average.
Let's go back to Shreveport, Louisiana now. Chip and Colton Johnson from the Johnson family at 26 and 26. Riley and Brent, you are next. 8 and 15 is what they need to do. You needed to be 8-15, guys. You smoked them at 7 and 6. 7 and 60 for the Shreveport team. 33-86, they're number one.
All right, let's go to Riley and Brent Kittle. 26.09, the 11th callback right here. You got to be 7.76. 7.76 to take the lead. Then it'll be Taylor and Taylor. You're going to follow them. Here's Alabama roping right now. Boy, tough shot right there. They're going to be 10.33 on that one. It'll be a total of 36.42. That'll put them down there at 5th place.
Now let's go to the top 10. Caroline and Calvin Taylor, 25 and 93. They can be 7.92. Anthony and Johnny Ron will follow them. Oh, waves it off. Does Caroline, and it is no time.
That'll bring us to callback 9, Weatherford, Texas. It is Anthony Lucia to the front side. His partner is John Ryan Foster, Brock, Texas, 25.77. This team's got to be 8.08. 8.08 is all they've got to do to take over the lead of the roping. There's Anthony now. Watch John Ryan to the back end, roping by 2 feet, and they fall short. They fall short. They're going to be no time at callback number 9.
Well, let's go to one of the all-time winningest racehorse jockeys in history in G.R. Carter. Cale Peterson, his partner, both of them Oklahoma men. They'll be followed by Tanner and Tracy. We're to callback number 8. They need to be 8.54 to go to the number 1 spot and get them some of the big money at $11,000. That'd be the worst-case scenario. G.R. Carter, he's a hometown man from Oklahoma City. Great racehorse jockey. Turned header now for the big bucks. Cale to the back end. I like the way it's looking. They needed to be 8.55. They were a little long at 8 and 87, but gentlemen, that's still good for second. 34 and 18. Right now, you're winning $40,000.
All right, we are 7 away from finding out who wins the big money. It's Tanner Tomlinson. It's Tracy Estep. They rope with a 24.57. They've got to be 9.28 if they want to take the lead. Bledsoe and Larman, you're going to follow them. Callback number 6. Here's the 7th callback. Right over there on the wall, they're good. They're going to be 9 and 21, and that is going to put them number 1. They are a total of 33 and 78.
They'll make you hold your breath a little. Let's go to the number 6 callback. Buddy Bledsoe and Blake Larman. They're 24 and 18 coming in. They can be 959 and guarantee them no worse than 6th and 15,000. Brenton and Buddy will follow this team. All right, Buddy Bledsoe to the head side here. Catches him, 8:36, takes the lead. Now Reed, our header, has to turn right around and come back and heel.
All right, here we go. He's back with a 24:09, Brenton Hall and Buddy Bledsoe. They got to be 8:44. 8:44 would give them the lead of the roping right now and no less than 5th place in the average for 17,800. Let's get some more money right here. How about those guys? They're going to be 7:18, and it's a total for them now of 31 and 27. Brenton Hall and Buddy Bledsoe go to the lead, and Buddy Bledsoe is winning 2nd on the heading side.
Wow, let's go to the top 4. Clay Kellington and Paul Freed, Idaho and Utah. Gentlemen, 722. We'll put you number 1, Slick and Lane. You are next. Right now, Buddy Bledsoe is winning half of $140,000. And only 4 teams to go. These guys got to be 722. Head and shoulders handled. Paul Freed from Utah. They'll catch him. 8 and 70. Will be too long for the lead, but put him in 3rd now in the average at 32 and 74.
Top 3 to go. With a 23.95, there's about a second that separates 3rd callback from high callback. It's Slick Robinson. It's Lane Cooper. They've got to be on this one 7:31 if they want to take the lead of the roping. With a leg, they're not going to do it. They're going to be 13.68, and it will be a total for them now to put them down there at 12th. Their total is 37 and 63.
Let's go to the cold country of Minnesota for Eric Nelson and Jeremy Wagner. Gentlemen, 7:39 will put you first. Anything under 10 is going to put you in the top 6. Big jump from 1st to 2nd. You can be 866 for the number 2 spot. Jake and Denver, you're in the on-deck circle. We are down to 2. There's a $60,000 difference between 1st and 2nd. All right, get you 2 feet and finish the deal. I like their style, 987. They didn't give up. They stayed in there, 33.74. Gentlemen, you're setting 4th. The worst you'll do is 5th, and that's still almost 18,000. And then there was 1.
Here's the high callback. It's Jake Hindman. It is Denver Iverston. They are 22.86. They've got to be 8:40 for the win. 8:40 to win the roping. The arena is yours, gentlemen. Let's do it. For $100,000 in the prizes, it is Jake Hindman, Decatur, Texas, Clarksville, Georgia, for Denver Iverster. 8:40 is what they've got to be on this steer. They want it to be just right. Everything perfect. There's the nod. Here we go. 8:40 or better to win the roping. Oh, they are going to be no time. And here's the way it's going to end up. The lead of the roping is going to go to Brenton Hall and Buddy Bledsoe with a 31.27. We're going to fly the banner, and they have the opportunity to take a victory lap. They have just won $100,000 and all of the prizes. Congratulations to them. There they are.
I had a free shootout from the 13 prelim, and I'd already used both my runs in the 13 prelim, and I was looking for a run for this 12. And we both know Blake Larman real well, and we know each other. And Blake said, well, we ought to rope. And
we
tried it out.
I know he's going to turn them all. I just had to be around there to heel them. Mostly head, but heel a little bit. normally don't hill in 12, but decided to. So.
And he had a good call back.
I was high calling 13 yesterday. Either missed, but I've never won a check this big. Been roping since I was about 16. Cowboy every day, so it's kind of the same things. Have fun doing it every day.
Well, congratulations goes out to Brenton Hall and Buddy Bledsoe as they take home the victory here in the number 12 shootout. An exciting finish for them. A unique thing that happened, however, is Buddy Bledsoe first and second in the average. That is serious money. Brenton Hall, an outstanding header, up-and-coming star in our sport, and that's what it's all about, getting to the next level. These guys will just keep graduating up and getting better and better and better. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the final spin from right here in Oklahoma City. It is the Cinch USTRC National Finals of Team Roping.